Pride in the Park is a family-friendly festival. All the things that are happening in the current climate in our world, we decided that we wanted to kind of give hope to our community members and let them know that, hey, they need to come up and show up as their authentic self. And the best way to do that is be louder in joy, louder in resistance, right? And louder in just being who you are, letting the world know that we're not going anywhere.
This teen space that we have, we partner with Seattle Pride each year to run a Pride internship. It's event management skills for Cutie BIPOC youth, and they're paid for their work, but they get to do the envisioning, budgeting, execution, everything about this space. So it's really what they want come to life. And their goal is to just have a space for youth to be able to spend time. This is our third year running it.
We had around a $350,000 budget shortfall because of that. But we had already started working on kind of changing the dynamic of how money comes into the organization, right? So we started applying for grants. We were doing more community stuff because the community's been telling us, hey, we want you to kind of go away from corporate sponsorships. The first parade was a protest against the police, right? So there's always been that kind of contentious relationship. We tried to work through that as a community with the police, but it seemed like every time we try to take 2 steps forward, they push us 3 steps backwards, right, with their actions, right? So until they start showing us with their actions that they really care about our community, we're gonna have this relationship. I think Pride, to me, I've been on the board for 8 years. It's always been important, right? Like every year is important, right? Pride started out of a protest, right? This year, I just feel like we need to be protesting a lot more, right? Because of what's happening. For some reason, people hate our existence. I can't tell you why. We're not doing anything personal to them, but they just hate our existence, right? So this year, it feels like it's just taking on a stronger, louder tone because we're not going anywhere. We're gonna be here, right? They can hate us all they want, but we're still gonna be here.
Queer youth are so important, and youth and queer youth in particular face so many difficulties and aren't really recognized and respected by society in a lot of ways. So being able to have spaces where they know that their voices are important and are heard, and that they also have the skills to make something happen is really important to us. We want to empower them. When we were talking with our youth interns about what they wanted for the space, some of the stuff that we discussed was what Pride meant to them and what they felt was missing and what they wanted to create. And for them, they really talked about the history of Pride as a riot and not just celebration, recognizing as well that joy and existence is liberatory and important, but also that we need to be able to address issues that our communities faces, but that having safe healing spaces is a basic need that our community has to have in order to take care of each other.